And then we can bring all this out like this. At this point, these things right here control that side eye action. If we push it all the way forward, which the first time I did this, it just did it by itself. It makes his irises go back.
T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm going to be taking a look at Marvel Legends series Ghost Rider Danny Ketch edition. I don't know what that means. It's like, I know that it means it's not Johnny Blaze's Danny Ketch. Anyway, this is the new style packaging they're using, starting with the 85th anniversary. A ton of Hasbro products are now in thicker, better quality boxes, more streamlined to be black and sort of reminiscent of the DC Multiverse stuff. But anyhow, this is on loan to me from Junkie on Crafts and Builds, but I do have one on pre-order that might be to me tomorrow. At least that's what Amazon is telling me. They haven't charged me and they haven't shipped it, but it's supposed to be to me tomorrow. Anyhow, here we are. 85th anniversary of Marvel. That means if we're still alive in 15 years, some of these characters will be public domain and you can do whatever the heck you want to do with them. Isn't that scary? Captain America horror movie. Here's everything out of packaging. We get the bike, several stand pieces for the bike because the bike does not come with a kickstand of any type. Well, stand and just fire effects because the bike is usually flaming and on fire. The wheels are at least. And the bike seems to be indestructible as far as fire. You get the battle ram shield right here. We can go ahead. You know what? Before that, here is the steering right here. Let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in even further so you can read all that. I'm guessing there's no, there's not a lot of fuel in there. But yeah, that needs to port onto here. And Mike had to take all this apart to put it back in that box. Now we can put the shield on. Now the shield can just stay right here, so it can be higher up and protect, I guess, Danny a little bit. But you can slide it down for when he needs to use it as a battering ram. It can get closer to the wheel. But you get this kickstand. I mean, not the kickstand. No, the footrest. It can go either here or here. I am going to place it here. And why don't we just, besides that, he comes with the typical chain whip. He has a fist right here with a horizontal hinge with the spikes. An open grasp hand, which is always cool. Horizontal wrist. And you get him. And this is an accessory as well, but I'm gonna leave that wrapped around him. But to show this off, you have the bike mounted on this. You can kind of lift it up and use this piece right here. There is a peg hole right here. You can have it sitting up like that or have it sitting like this. Now, all of this is slightly pliable plastic, so it feels soft. It's made out of the material that sometimes they make their guns out of, but this sits up fine. Mike sent the group chat a video where this was leaning and warping or whatever. It so far isn't happening for me, so your mileage will vary. But there you are. This is how you get it stood up. Because I think somebody was mentioning this with something. There's like they wanted it to be up like this, but here, right there. There you go. Let's see, does this fit the other way? No. But let's let you see this. I like this paint effect right there. That all looks nice. It's all silver under here. This is a silver gunmetal-y type situation with everybody's favorite, the swirly gray. I don't mind that. I honestly don't care, but I'm mentioning it because everybody mentions it because they don't like that. They got this. You got this detail right here. And here's everything under here. What is this? No, that's some type of pipe situation. I thought that could have been the kickstand. One uninteresting thing is there is no type of steering mechanism, so it is what it is for the $50. You get a figure with a whip in two hands, and you get a bike with wheel functionality. It cannot, because they're round and not like flat solid, you're not gonna get it really standing up unless you put the character on there. So this is what that is. I like that. It's nice, except that it can't stand up on its own without these, and it doesn't. The steering doesn't work in the front. All right, here's the Ghost Rider up close. You see his eyes. Don't look into those eyes because you've sinned, and he could end up taking your freaking soul. And I just plop that out of the hinge. I cannot see a skeleton without wanting to laugh like that. Let me fix this off camera. To let you see, they did paint this detail right there. And once again, they don't have a neck hinge or any type of ball joint at the base of the neck. This jaw is on a softer piece of plastic. That's why that popped out. But you see they put a wash on there or some type of digital paint scheme right there. Here's the texture of his jacket. Nice. 0 pins. You got the belt around the waist. Here are the texture of the pants. You see the bracelets or gauntlets. He does have this chain around the boot. Here are the boots. Big holes at the bottom of the boots. They really aren't, no, they look deep enough. But yeah, there we are with him. All right, I just got finished thoroughly posing him around. He has some surprising posability that they don't give figures like this, which I am happy about. So that's good. Here he is wearing that open gesture hand, which is cool. And we have this pre-posed whip. It would be nice if they start giving us one with bendy wire, but right now you got what you got. And I was able to tilt his head up a little bit and to the side so he can get into this pose right here. I believe the ab crunch is fully engaged and his waist is twisted a little bit. But articulation, you see the jaw. And this, add this to the list of issues. If you want to fix that, you're basically gonna have to pop the head off and shove that back in, which is annoying. But it can look up a little bit, not really down too much. You can tilt to the side a little bit and rotate until you start bumping into that fire. There are no butterfly joints, and this is hard plastic. The arm can go out 90. You can rotate till you get to here where it's gonna have to go outwards because this is hard. But if you want some fake butterfly action, I always put the arms back like that. And he'll bicep swivel, smooth. This thing feels great. Smooth joints that can bend that much. All the hands are on vertical hinges, every single one. That much back, that much forward, you get 360 right there. Drop down hips. I was shocked about that. Drop down hips. He can kick out that much. He can kick back that much. He can kick up slightly a hair more than 90. If this wasn't rock hard like the G.I. Joe figures, he could kick up more than 90, but with the ab crunch, we can fake the funk right there. He gets a thigh rotation, the knees bend like that. You get boot swivel, Thank you. Boots kick all the way back. Boots can kick forward a lot, and you get ankle pivot. Here he is on the bike. Now, while the wheel doesn't actually turn, of course, the steering wheel or the steering actually functions, but here he is on this thing. Let me show him fully from the side up like that. So that's cool, and this is in the fully forward position right there. Here he is fully on the ground, and I think for bike riders, they should definitely be able to look up. I mean, he is still able to look straight at you, that you can see right here, but yeah. And this is 100% a single-seater bike right here. Here's another fire-themed bike rider right there on the bike. Torch from G.I. Joe Dreadnoughts. Here's Dark Kyla from Kamen Rider or Masked Rider. It says Masked Rider on the box, so I'm gonna go with that. He's another dark themed character that has rider in the title, so here he is. He's riding on this bike. Thank you. Shout out to The Amazing. He sent me this. Here's Ghost Rider standing beside those two bike comparison guys. And you see that he's shorter, but he still looked okay on that bike. All right, here's a female Hasbro person and a character that he's likely to run across in his lifetime. But there you are. Upon further messing with him, his legs seem to be a little bit on the looser side, like the knee area. Like everything feels good as far as the way it works, but the knees are a little bit loose and the ankles have that play that sometimes these figures can have in it. But as far as everything that comes in here, the bike is nice. I definitely like these flame effects, and this effect right here, the fact that they thought about that so you can get it up in the air, that's nice. Being able to move this is a nice feature, and it's nice that they gave him extra hands. Sometimes with these riders, they just give them riding hands, and in the case of Squirrel Girl, they didn't even give her riding hands. It was nuts. But you get the typical stuff you would get with Ghost Rider, like the chain around the body and this whip right here they give with every single one. Plus these hands and this stuff. I would say it's worth it. But I mentioned some other stuff in this video that I would have liked changed. I hope you were paying attention. Anywho, thank you, Michael from Junkie on Crafts and Builds, again for letting me look at this earlier than I would have. Until next time. Oh yeah, thank you guys for watching. Anybody that's watching, please. I super appreciate it. Check the links in my description to see anything you might be interested in, like if you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram or whatnot. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Peace. Look at this marker mess.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click